So now we're going to show you how to configure the VersaRest for a bottom limb actuated setup. You know, there's a lot of reasons why you might want to do that. Some folks on their hunting bows, they might have an interference problem going to the top limb. Some target folks, they don't like to have a dangling string in their field of view when they're aiming. So there's a couple good reasons why you might want to do this. One thing nice about either configuration is a lot of times when you do have a hunting quiver on your bow, it protects either the top limb actuated or the bottom limb actuated setup. So let's go ahead and mount the clamp to the bottom limb. Okay, so we got the limb clamp assembly mounted on the bottom limb. Let's talk about how we need to adjust the lever arm to account for this bottom limb configuration. The rest comes configured from the factory for the top limb configuration, and this lever arm, as you notice, is pointing backwards. So that all makes sense there. What we're going to do is need to flip it over. So it's as easy as just loosening the screw, taking it over, and then pointing the arm of the lever there forward at the same angle or position as the launcher. So this time when the limb drives down, you can see there it's in the right position. We just snug this guy up, and then we will go through the same process we use on the top limb to mount the cord to this high surface area friction screw. We can again mount it on the inside if you have a slow or limited travel limb bow, or you can mount it on the outside if you have a high dynamic or a bow that has a lot of limb travel. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it on the outside. So you want to pull it tight. Again, the dampening coil, you want to preload the dampening coil a little bit there. You can see that. Hold it in place. And then tighten this guy down until it's really snug. You can hear that. And then we'll just do the secondary attachment here, feed it through the bottom hole. So I got it through the secondary hole there. We're going to attach it to the, take this little set screw, if I can see what the heck I'm doing, to the secondary attachment. Just make it snug. And your VersaRest is configured for the bottom limb. Like I said earlier, I like to tie a little knot in this guy, go shoot a few rounds, and before I trim it to final length. But again, it's literally that easy to set up your VersaRest for either the top limb, or in this case, the bottom limb activated configuration. So let's go on and see how else we can set up the VersaRest.